Hello inventors, in this video we will learn how we can create CRUD application using MIT App Inventor. We will connect MySQL with MIT App Inventor so we can store any data like image data, text data or anything in our MySQL database. Now we are going to use here free hosting to create MySQL account. Now first we need to open the MIT App Inventor and let's create a start new project, and my project name is CRUD with MySQL. Okay. CRUD means create, read, update and delete. It means whenever you learn that thing like CRUD operation, then you can do anything. You can create chat application, you can save the student data, you can delete data, you can do anything. It's the basic of everything. Now let me just design that application. So first I'm going to design one layout here, and that is vertical arrangement, and make this width and height as fill parent like simple. And now let me just put here one button, and that is like create, or you can say the insert the data. And let me make this one font size, and the background is something like that. And then I'm to make this one like this one create, and make this width is something 70% like this, and make this all that thing in the center like this. Now let me just copy and paste this button 4 times. First one button for create, another for update, or you can say the read, so like read, then update, CRUD, yeah, update, and then this one is for delete, delete. Now we can add one label here, and then just say CRUD with MySQL. Cool. And in that thing we need to add one more thing like here, like we can say here it's MySQL. We can do one more thing here. We can change that the background color of that to black something, and change that text color to white, or make this one. So you can design according to your requirement. Actually I am focusing on the functionality here, okay, not in the design section, because we are not creating any application, we are just doing the CRUD operation here. Okay, now cool. CRUD with MySQL, create, read, update and delete, 4 buttons we have. Now whenever someone click on that create button, so we have to open another form. It means one more layout, and let me just make this one disable and use one layout, and that is this one width and like height. And let me just put the one field here, text field 1, and then another field, cool, and then one button, and then this one button for insert the data, this one button for go back, cool. Now let me just put everything in aligns in the center, and that is also center. You can make as a login or sign up form also using this method, right? So in the button 1 I'm to just say insert, or let me just make this as it is, like let me just make it 4 field, okay, like 4 field, ID, name, number and email. And in that one button I'm to make this one as a back button, cool. Now let me just change that background color to black, and then in that field I'm to hint change to ID. In the second I'm to put here name, and in the third text box I'm to put here number, and then in the fourth I'm to make it as an email. Okay, now that one is our create form. Okay, so we can put all that info in the database, we can insert that info in the database. So just say create, or you can say the insert, cool, and make this one text field is white, and make this at least 20, cool. Now that's our create form, and that's the back button. So whenever someone click on that, so we have to hide that vertical arrangement. So make this one is visible off for right now, and make sure copy paste that whole vertical arrangement, Control C and Control V like this, and this one is vertical arrangement 3, this one, and let me just change that value to update, because we are doing updation here, Cool. And this one is like a for update. This one is update and this one is also back. Simple. Now we have three things. Now we have to add your delete. Okay, so for delete we need to add, let me just hide this one, vertical layout, and go to the layout option, go to the vertical arrangement, make this hide and with this fill parent like this. And we need to, for deleting we just need to add one field here, because we will define the ID here. So whatever the record is, so we have to delete the data from one unique thing, like we can use your ID. So make this one is an, oh, it's an arrangement, I'm sorry. So make this one in a top and a line should be in a center, and I'm to use here some label and make this one in a background is black. Cool. And I'm to put here one button, and that button name is delete. And in that one text field I'm to put here, say that ID, and in that one label you can just say the enter the ID, and make this one in a font size is like 20, and then text color you can make this one white. Cool. That's the thing. Now this is for delete screen, and yeah, we need to just use here one more button is same like back. Cool. Now we have delete, update, and now we need to use here one more vertical arrangement, that is the rate data. So just vertical arrangement, drag and drop, simple fill parent, and then make this with this fill parent, and we need to use here web viewer. We will directly call one file to read the data. So simply call that here, and we just need to use here one button here, and that is like back button. Simple. And make this one is in our center. Cool. Now we have everything here, and let me just go to the design one, make it enable here, this one, and make this one disable. Now we have 4 create, read, update and delete, 4 layouts. Okay, and now we have to do some code. So first of all, we have, whenever someone click on the create button, so this layout will open, layout 1 will open, layout 2 will open, right? So we have to save the data. Whenever someone click on that insert button, so we have to post that data, we have to insert that data in the MySQL. So first of all, we need to create the MySQL account. So how we can do that? So we will use your free hosting to use the MySQL. So that is the 00webhost.com. It's a free hosting. So we will sign in with your Google account. After login with Google account, you can see that it's not my first, take me to the panel, click on that. And you can see my website name optional, and there is something like that, I don't know, show password. Okay, it's a password. So website name, I'm to make it here CRUD with TCP and submit. So you can see the website is created. So use your own website builder, install WordPress or upload your site. So click on that upload site, select, because we have to use your PHP files, because we will connect our app with MySQL using one PHP file. If you don't know what is PHP, so PHP is a language, programming language. We will use here some basic code of PHP. So I will give you that all files, PHP files. Okay, so go to the public HTML folder here, and you can see there is nothing. So let me just delete that, delete this one. Cool. And I will create here one index file. So just click on that new file and just type your index.html and create this, and open that file, double click on that and just type your hello world, and then just save and close. Cool. And wait some seconds, go to the your website list, and you can see that your website URL. So just open that here and wait some seconds, you can see the hello world. So our website is working. Our website URL is crud with tcv 00webhost.com. Now go to the here. Now we have to upload here files. First of all, we will upload here the create file. So whenever we have 4 files, let me just show you that all these are 4 files: delete.php, insert.php, read.php and update.php. And let me show you the code of that all these files. And you can see the insert. First of all, insert. So what we have done, we have just write here some PHP code. It's very basic code, and you can see the MySQL connect and database connection, and we are getting the ID, name, number and email, 4 fields, and we are just inserting that data using the insert into student. That's the table name and that's the value. Now what we need to do here, I will give you that file. Okay, how can I connect that file with my hosting? So first of all, we need to go to the website list here. Here you can see the manage website. Click on that. First of all, we have to create MySQL database. So wait some seconds, and you can see the upload file manager. No, we need to go to the dashboard option here, website setting, tools. Let me just go to the tools, and no, database manager. Go to the database manager. Okay, and you can see the my database, new database. Click on that icon, and the database name is suppose CRUD TCB. Make sure write down all that okay, database name and everything, database username. So let me just CRUD TCB and DB, it's my database name, and then again CRUD TCB and the username. So I'm just putting here user, and the password I'm to use here randomize show password, then use it and save this password somewhere. Okay, make sure, because we have to enter that password in that PHP file. So let me just put here and then just create it, and you can see creating database, and we will go to the PHP admin. Wait some seconds, take some seconds to create your database, because we are using your free hosting, that's why it's too slow. And you will get here DB name, DB username and DB host. Okay, so let me just put all that field, DB name, DB user and DB host, and I will give you that file insert.php file. Okay, and you can see the local host, you have to do it same, it's like DB host, this one. So let me just make this one, I will change that everything, like let me just put here DB host, this one, and then I will put here DB user, this one is will be, I will give you that file so you will remember that thing, and that is the password, and that is the database. Okay, so I will give you that file with that thing, like, so if I just say DB host. Okay, so let me just copy this here and enter, and you can see, so if I just say DB host, okay, so you need to use your DB name, user and host. So make sure copy that local host here and replace that here. Cool. Now I say like DB user. So what is DB user? This one. So you have to copy that and go here and just paste here. Cool. And if I just say DB password, so you already have saved that password in somewhere, this one, and go to the here file and you have to put password. So password is like this, and database. So what is database? This one, database name. I will say that database name here. Oh sorry, database name will be here. Cool. And I will put here file, this one, database name. Cool. Now I have everything here for thing. Now I will just save that file, go to here and now click on that main manage, and you can see the PHP admin. Click on that. Now we need to go to the here, you can see the that our database CRUD TCB DB. Click on that. Now we need to create one table here. So my table name is student. Let me just put here student, and I will create the number of column is 4. Yes, because I'm using a name, number, email and ID. So that's why I'm using 4. You can whenever you create the login forms, you can create 2, and whenever you create sign up form, you can increase that value. So click on go, and you can see the name of that field. So I will put here name, first my field, and no sorry, this one is I'm to make it as a ID. Okay, because first field is ID and the second is name and the third one is number and fourth one is email, like this. And you can see type, so I'm to make this one as an int. Cool. And the length I'm to make it 50. Name I'm to use here varchar and the length is 50. Number is also varchar because sometimes some people put the plus also with the number, that's why. And varchar is also email, and all these filled with the 50 character, 50 length. And default value is nothing, but you can see one thing is like ID, you can make this one as a auto increase AI. It means auto increase. Make this one as a primary and it's auto increase. it means, okay, go. It means, whenever you put any details, you don't need to put the email ID. This will automatically increase. Okay, so let me just click on that, save, and let's see how it's working or not. Processing request, loading, yes. And now we have 4 fields, and you can see the 4 things like ID, name, number, and email. Cool. Now click on that student table here, and you can see the ID, name, number, and email, and there is nothing. Data is because there is no data here. Now we have created that table here, and now go to this one, insert.php. You can see that we have put everything here. Let me just delete that file, that dummy file here from here, and database connection is failed. And you can see the DB. So that is the DB database name. So we already have used here that database name. So make sure that database name I'm to put here. So you will put here your database name like this, and everything will be same here. Database name, exiting, selection, section failed, then this will display the error, and everything will be same. But whenever you use the CID is, we have used your ID, name, number, email, and email. Okay, so you can see that ID, IND, NAME, and NUMBR, email. Make sure all these fields name should be same here. Here you can see ID, name, number, and email. You can change that name here also, but make sure all these names should be same. And we are using an insert into student, that is our query. So now record, whenever the query will successful, the echo means like this will print the data, record added successfully. Cool. So that is the file. Now let me just save that file. What is insert.php, and let me just upload that file here. File manager we have here. So let me just click on that upload file option. Where is upload file option? This one, upload file. So where is that file? So let me just save this, and I will save that file in that desktop and insert.php and that save. And let me just click on select file, and then we need to use your desktop, and then insert.php. I have to find this one file. Just open this and then upload. It's uploaded. Now I want to check it's working or not, so let me just click on that, right click and click on that view, and you can get here error could not be connect or execute to insert into students. Could not be able to execute insert into a student and integer value like that, incorrect. So the problem is because we are inserting the data. So what we need to do here, you can see we are using your get method. See get method. It means we have to allow, we have to add some values here. So what we need to do here, go to the MIT App Inventor. You can see the insert is like which one button is, button name is, go to here, and button 5. So I will put that button name is btn insert, okay, or insert btn, insert btn, that's the button name. And in the left side you can see here the media option, in the connectivity option, click on that web, drag and drop this, go to the blog. Whenever someone click on that button 6, are you sure that is button 6 for back? No, it's an insert button. Okay, insert button. Whenever someone click on insert btn, it means we have to feed all that info in the database. To do that, we need to just call here one variable is like, let me just use your variable, global variable, and that is the temp URL, and I'm to put here that the value is this one, like this. And when someone click on that, so we have to set temp URL should be this one, and click on that text, use here join, and we need to use your one URL, and the URL should be this one. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to call here like this. So let me just make it zoom little bit. No, it's not zooming. So what I need to do, I need to call that URL, just use your question mark, okay, like this, and then I have to put here ID, okay, and then equal, and then you have to put the ID is suppose 2, okay, and then I need to put the number. So to that, so I have to use your %, and like this, and then I have to put the number and then equal, and the number is something like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then again I have to put ampersand like this, and then id number, and what we have used here, id name. Oh, I'm sorry, first I have id is name, so I'm to put here name equal Saurav and ampersand number ampersand email, and then equal saurav@gmail.com. Cool, and then just enter it. You can see record added successfully. Go to the database, check that table, and you will get here all that record is here. Now we have to call that like this type of URL from our MIT App Inventor. So do that, we need to just copy that id equal till now, this one, go to here, copy this URL id equal this one, make sure this one, let me just make it zoom, your website URL insert.php !id equal, and you have to put here that value. It means first your id, this one, it means 4 3 1 and 2, so it's a 4 text box. I'm to put here, so I have already, yes, 4, so I'm to put here text box 1 4, so 1 dot text box 4 dot text, this one, so whenever id equals, so this will text box 4 dot text will get the id, and like same situation we have to do like again and again, simple string because we are adding here 4 values like this. So I have to add here again, so I will put here this one, but here we just need to put here the ampersand like this, then name and then equal like this, and just copy paste this one, and this one is like text box 3 name, and then again we have to just enter here this one, and then we have to just change the name to number like this, equal is same, and the text box is like or one text box 1 dot text, and then again we have to use here one more is like email. So do that, just put your email like this, and then just here we need to use here one thing is one more string here, email is here, and then we just need to put here text box 2 dot text like this. Cool. And now we need to call here web, this one, you can see the web.url. so scroll down and you will get here the option like URL request set web.url, this one, set web.url, this one, and we will call URL this one temp here, and then in the last we will call your web.get. You can see here this one get, call this. Cool. Now we just need to do that. Let me just try this how it's working or not using emulator. Okay, so that's our app here. So let me just put that id is like suppose 5, the name is Saurav, and the number is like 8976543210, and the email is tcb@gmail.com. Now let me just click on that insert button. You can make that button bigger. Click on that insert, and we have to add a lot of things, notification also, because there is no notification to notification on successfully saving the database. Go to the database here and click on that student table button and wait some seconds. Yes, you can see the id is 5, Saurav, number, and the email id. Cool. So till now we have completed this screen. Okay, and now this one is completed. Now let me just go to the update screen. So we need to just go to the vertical arrangement 3 here, and that's our update screen. Now we have to code for this. So here you can see we have file. So let me just open all these file in VS Code. Okay, I will give you all that files link in the description, and you can see that is the delete file, and that's the insert, read, and update. So let me just click on that update. update.php. Everything is same here, but the thing is, like, we have to just update the query. Like, we have to just change that query, update student, it's my table name. Make sure you have to change your own table name. Students, it's my table name. You can see that's my table name is here, students. So you can change your name according to your, and you can see set name equal number and email ID, and where ID is something like that. So what we will do, we will set the ID, and we have to update the email number and the name. Now we need to upload that update file in our file manager. To do that, first we need to enter the host name, database username, database password, and database name. So we have one file here. That one is in our file manager is insert.php. We already have created that file. Let me just open that file to check my username, password, everything here, and you can see the local host. So let me just update that file in here, in the update file. So let me just upload localhost, and then that's the user, then that's the that's the user, db username, yes. And then we have to update our password. So that's my password here. Let me just copy that password from here and just copy paste. And then last thing is about db name, database name. So let me just update that database name here, and we have to update one more database name here in here. That one is, this is fine. Now just save that file, Control S, and now we have to upload that file. So that's the update.php, and I have to upload that file. Save and close, and I have to upload that file here. So click on that upload file option, click on upload file. Now we need to just drag and drop that file, update.php here, like this. Click on update, upload, and we just need to right click on that file, click on view, and just copy that URL, recorded address successfully. So yeah, we just need to go to the MIT App Inventor here, MIT App Inventor, and now go to the blog section. And whenever someone click on that insert button, update button, so our button name is, that is button 1, button update. So what that button name is, button 7. So go to the blog. Whenever someone click on button 7, this one, it means update button. So we just need to firstly copy paste that whole URL, or you can just simply just copy paste that whole blog and change that name to btn7 and change that URL here. And we just need to write here question mark. Let me just make it zoom. Let me just delete everything here and just update this question mark here, and then ID and equal, like this. Now we just need to go to the design section. That's our 5 text box, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So go to the block 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's just simply 5, 6, 7, and that's the 8. Cool. So this will call our update query. Okay, simple. Now we have done the updated part. Now we have to do the another one more part, is like delete. So how to do that? So to do that, we just need to go to the design again, and you can see the update delete vertical arrangement is maybe this one. Check this. No, it's a read, it's the scroll, this one, yes, delete this one, hide this one, arrangement, this one is for delete. So that is the text box, and that text box is called, which one is that text box, is text box 9. Go to the block here, and we just need to call button again. We just need to call all the thing. We don't need to call I think that thing. We just need to call on button 9. On button 9 click, we have to call one URL, and that is set web URL, or you can just pass that URL here. Click on text option, join this, and we just need to use here again that global URL, and this one is here. So set global, this one, just call it here, this one, join this, and the URL is something like that, this one, but we have to upload our delete file, and we have to update that database also. So just simply go to the here file manager here, dashboard, and yes, we have done the update, this one, we have done the insert. Now we have to file delete and read. So you can see in the delete database record deleted successfully, but the query is delete from students where id is something like that. Id means we will pass the id, so we just need to pass the one text box, so it means that is the id. So first we have to update again all the other things. So let me just do one thing here, just copy and paste that whole, because everything is same. Okay, we have to get it from that update. So we have updated here. Cool. So just copy and paste from here and go to the delete, and we just need to update till here like this. So we have everything here, database, username and everything. Now we have to upload that file, delete.php file here. So file manager, click on that upload file icon, then drag and drop that delete.php here and click on upload. And let me just go to the database here and click on that student button, and you can see the database, how many entries here. Okay, so you can see the 3 entries here, 2, 3 and 5. So let me just delete that third entry, 3. It means the third and second entry id is 3. So what I will do, I will pass that 3. So do that, just need to click on that delete.php, open that, view this like this. You can see, let me just make it a question mark and then the id and equal 3 and just enter. And you can see record deleted successfully. Go to the file manager and just check that it's fine or not. Just refresh this and see, yeah, record is deleted here. Now we need to do insert, update, delete, and now we need to do read. How we can read that data? So do that, we just need to go to the, again we have one more file, is like this one is deleted, fine, insert is done and update is done. Now we have that read file. So let me just change that database here, this one, copy paste, and you can see the query is select asterisk from students like this, and we are using here while loop, and you can see we are using here one table. Okay, and we will display that table in the browser. Cool. So you can see we have used here id, name, number, and we are using our while loop. Cool, like this. And let me just call this, let me just upload that file read.php here in my file manager. Go to the upload file, just drag and drop that file and then upload. It's fine. Now let me just call that it's working or not. Just click on the view and wait some seconds. Actually our query is not reading that first row, so maybe the while loop problem. Okay, I will resolve it later. So now that's the read.php file. So we just need to do one thing here, to go to the MIT App Inventor here, and okay, make sure we have to done update part. We just need to go to the design in a button 9, it's the text box 9, and simply text box 9 dot text, because we are passing the id here. Cool. So just simply call this here, and we just need to set that URL like this, and we just need to call this webkit that again, this. Cool. Now we need to do the read part. So do that, go to the design and hide this one also like this, and we have the vertical arrangement 4, and we have one web viewer here. Just call that URL here read.php, but whenever someone open that web page, or you can say that whenever someone open that vertical arrangement 4, so we have to refresh that browser. So whenever someone click on that vertical arrangement 1, you can see, go to the, just hide this one, whenever someone click on that read button. Okay, so and read button means button 2, so we just need to do one thing here, read button 2. So let me just call it read button, this one, button 2. So whenever someone call that button 2, so we just need to call here, we just need to hide that vertical arrangement 1 is like visible to false, and then we have to make our vertical arrangement 4 should be true like this. And then we just need to call one more thing here, is our vertical, this one, web viewer should be refresh or reload, or you just say directly again, go to home URL like that, this one, and change that URL to our read.php file. Cool, this thing. Now we need to do more things here, like we have to done the, whenever someone click on create, we have hide this and display this, but here can see that we have one more thing here. Let me just go to the, let me just do one thing here, let me just hide everything. So whenever someone click on button 1 create, so we have to enable this one vertical arrangement 2, and we have to hide this one. So button 1, it means we gonna click on that button 1, so we can just simply call that again, change that to button 1, and then we just need to delete this one, this for not 4, it's for 2. Cool. And again we have to do for 2 more buttons, like 3 or 4 maybe. Let me just make it 3, and this one is for button 4. So button 4, so button 3 is for, this one is false, but the button 3 is for vertical 3. No, I think, let me just check that. Button 3 is for update. Okay, and the update is, where is our update arrangement? Let me just check, let me just confirm that this is the update. Yes, vertical arrangement 3 is update, so it's fine. Cool. And the button 4 is which one? So the button 4, it means that the delete. So yes, no, it's a 4. So for delete button, we need to just, whenever someone click on button 4, so we have to open our vertical, I think this one, 3, yes, vertical scroll arrangement we have to open. So whenever someone click on button 4, so we have to vertical scroll arrangement, this one should be visible on. You can make it this one as a vertical arrangement. I've just used here this one, so don't worry. We have to make it enable this one. Okay, wait a second, it's fine. We just need to call it here and just throw it and just delete this. Cool. Now everything is working here. Go to the create. Yes, it's working, but the back button is not working, so we have to do all coding for that back button, and it's simple. We just need to repeat it, arrangement 1, and now whenever someone go to the vertical arrangement 2 and they need to click on that back button, okay, here, so it means button 6. Whenever someone click on that button 6, cool, so we have to call that, we have to hide this, and we have to enable the vertical arrangement 1. So whenever someone click on that button 6, this one, cool, so we need to just hide this one. So let me just make it little bit this one, zoom out. Okay, and I will make that one code as like this. Don't worry, I will give you that AIF file also. Okay, so don't need to worry. And then just change that as like, whenever someone click on button 6, it means back button, so we need to hide the current arrangement is which one, is like this one is vertical arrangement 2. So we have to hide vertical arrangement 2, and we just need to enable, we just need to make it vertical arrangement 1 should be true, like this. Cool. So we have to do again and again for all these components like back button. So if this is for vertical arrangement 2, then this should be for vertical arrangement 3, like this. So this is the back button, this is the button 8. So just copy that, change that to button 8, and then again just make it 3 should be false and 1 should be true. Change that and make sure turn yes vertical arrangement 3. Cool. Now for, let me just do it for vertical arrangement 4 also. So whenever someone, okay, let me just make it off, whenever someone go to the vertical arrangement 4 and whenever they click on that back button, it means button 11. So just copy and paste that, and then button 11 is like this. So we have to make this one is false, which one is 4, and the 1 is true. And whenever someone click on that, which one, that vertical scroll arrangement, it means which one button. Let me just make it enable this, and this is the back button is button 10. Make sure to hide that one, vertical arrangement 4, this one. And whenever someone click on that button 10, so we need to just button 10 click on that. On that we just need to call it like this. Oh sorry, or you can just directly copy paste that thing. You don't need to just drag and drop everything. Just change that button 10 like this, and we just need to delete that one, first one, and we need to hide that scroll arrangement visible. This one should be here, this one should be false. or you just click on that and just type here in your keyboard false and enter, like this. Cool. So now we have done the back part. We have done the deleted part here. So not read part we have done that, the arrangement, all that part. We have done the insert part. We have done the, let me just check everything. We have done the updated part. We have done the insert part. Oh, why we have done the updated part 2 times? Okay, sorry, that's the delete. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the delete. So make sure that is the delete.php file. Okay, so don't be confused. So that is the delete.php file. Right click on that, click on view, just copy that, and then go to the MIT App Inventor, paste that file here. Okay, and question mark id equal. We have done the back part button and everything. Let me just try this, it's working or not. Or you can just make sure visible of this one and make this vertical arrangement 1, like this, and check how it's worked. Whenever click on create, okay, go back, read. Here it's reading the data, go back, click on update, go back, and then delete, and then go back. So everything is working. Actually, it's not the design properly. You can make the design more attractive. Cool. In the left side, you can see my application demo here, and the left side you can see the PHP admin. So let me create the data here. So click on that create button first, and you can see the ID, name, number, and email. So we have to put all these details here. So let me just put the details like 101, that's my ID. Suppose the name is TCB and the number is suppose 876543321, and then email is like tcb@gmail.com. Now we need to click on that save data button, this one. Click on that and wait some seconds. I can see the records added successfully. Okay, and click on that student table, and you will see here the update. Wait some seconds, loading. Yes, you can see the ID is 101, TCB, and the number and the email ID. Right? You can see. Let me just make it zoom. This one. So if I just student put that the ID is 102 and the name is suppose Harry, and the number is same, and number you can make it different like this one, and then I'm going to put the email ID is also different. So like let me just put that email ID here, and now we need to click on again the save, and the recorded added successfully. Okay, and then refresh that table in your MySQL or PHP admin. Refresh that table again, and you can see the 2 recorded added. Now go back and you can see the read, update, and delete. So let me just click on that update first. So I want to update that 102 Harry name. Okay, so I want to update. Click on that update option, and you have to put the ID. Suppose I want to update that 102, so I will put there 102, but I want to put the name of that Harry to like Ali, like this, and the number I'm to make it again change like this one, and the email ID I'm to make it the ali@gmail.com, like this. We will click on that update button to update that data. Update this. Record updated successfully. Okay, and then refresh this table, and you can see the data is 102 is Ali, number, and that email ID. Now go back and let me just create more data. Okay, or you can just copy paste here, like copies. Let me just create, let me just put more data, like save it. Okay, and now go back. Now we need to click on the read option and wait some seconds, and you can see the data is here. Oh, one thing is missing, like 102, 103, 104. There is no 101. Maybe the error. So I will check that. So now go back and click on the delete. Now we have to delete one data. So click on delete option here. Now you can see the delete records. So enter ID to delete records. So you can see we have 101 or 102. Let me just refresh this. It's maybe there we have added more rows, I think. Wait, yes, we have added more. So I want to delete that 102 or 104. Okay, 104. So what I need to do, I just need to put here 1, 0, and 4, and we just need to click on that delete record. Record deleted successfully. Okay, and then refresh that table here in the database. Can see the record is deleted. That's the all over the app. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you need any help, just comment on the video. I'll try my best to solve your all problem. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, like this video and share this video. Have a nice day, be safe. And I will give you that AIA file or APK file both in my The Coding Bus app and in the codingbus.info website also.